today topic I'm going to discuss is lean for leaner days. The topic itself will give the curiosity because before I gave the appointment to the SVCET, I need to discuss the topic which is going to helpful for the students. Okay, so இதை வந்து ரெண்டு ஸ்பிளிட்டா we can split it up. Lean for leaner days அப்படின்னா என்ன? So leaner days அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது குறைக்கப்பட்ட ஒரு நாள். So when it comes to the lean, if you implemented the lean in a leaner days, so usually our system நம்ம introduce பண்றோம்னா it will take more time, right? The cost of the application will be more. You will have a lot of resources we have to put. But if in this concept, if we implement this concept, அது ஒரு leaner daysல நீங்க implement பண்ணலாம். So that is the reason I'm putting this topic as a catchy lean for leaner days. Okay, so in the entire session பாத்தீங்கன்னா it gives the curiosity. லீன்னா என்னது நீங்க ஒரு புதுசான ஒரு விஷயம் நீங்க கத்துக்கிடலாம். ஓகே, அதுக்கப்புறம் further discussions, further you want to learn, I will tell few books and you can join me in the LinkedIn and you can send me a mail if you have any doubts and all. Okay, so we directly getting into the subject. Go to the first slide. Okay, so ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ்ல இருந்து I want to take it to the webinar. Okay, if you are walking on the road, ஒரு ரோட்ல நீங்க நடந்து போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது you got 2000 rupees note. Okay, and how do you feel? Okay, so நீங்க எல்லாருமே போல் பாத்தீங்கன்னா அதை ஓபன் பண்ணி அதுல ஒரு questions இருக்கும், அதை நீங்க fill பண்ணுங்க. Okay, if you got 2000 rupees note, what you will do? ஒரு 2000 rupees note கிடைச்சிச்சு அப்படின்னா நம்ம எப்படி ஃபீல் பண்ணுவோம்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஹாப்பியா ஃபீல் பண்ணுவோம். சரியா? அதை வந்து ஒரு நிறைய பேர்கிட்ட எல்லாம் போய் சொல்ல மாட்டோம், ஒரு ஃபியூ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட மட்டும் நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். நம்மளுடைய மைண்ட் செட், அதாவது நம்மளுடைய எமோஷனல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும்னா ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா ஃபீல் பண்ணும், அந்த நாளே கொஞ்சம் நல்லபடியா இருக்கும். ஓகே, we will not do any research. இந்த 2000 rupees யாரு போட்டு போனா, எங்க இருந்திருக்கோம், இது யாரு இழந்திருப்பா, அந்த மாதிரிலாம் நம்ம ரொம்ப நினைக்க மாட்டோம். ஓகே, we will getting into the happiest life if you got a 2000 rupees note. Okay, I will take the scenario number 2. நீங்க அதே மாதிரி ஒரு 2000 rupees லாஸ் பண்ணிருந்தீங்கன்னா how do you feel? அன்னைக்கு ஃபுல்லா புலம்பி தள்ளிடுவோம். ஓகே, யூ ஃபெல் சேட். ஓகே, யார்கிட்டயும் சரியா பேச மாட்டோம், நம்ம ஃபேஸ் ரியாக்ஷன் மாறிடும். ஓகே, யூ கம்ப்ளீட்லி இன்டு த டிப்ரெஸ்ட். ஓகே, நம்ம அடுத்தடுத்து யோசிப்பீங்க என்ன பண்ணலாம் இந்த 2000 ரூபாய்க்கு நம்ம திருப்பி கொண்டு வரதுக்கு. ஸோ யூ வில் திங்க் வி வில் கெட்டிங் இன்டு தி மோர் டிப்ரெஸ்ட் திங்ஸ். ஓகே, நான் சினாரியோ ரெண்டுமே ஒரே விஷயம் தான் சொன்னேன். ஒரு 2000 rupees நோட்டை வச்சு ஒரு ஹாப்பியஸ்ட் லைஃப் எப்படி எடுத்துட்டு வரலாம், ஒரு சேடஸ்ட் லைஃப்குள்ள நம்ம எப்படி போவோம் அப்படின்ட்டு. ஓகே, ஸோ இந்த விஷயத்த நான் ஏன் இப்ப சொல்றேன் அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, இஃப் யூ கோ டு த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட். ஓகே, ஒரு ரிசர்ச் என்ன சொல்லுதுன்னா, பிரிட்டன் யூனிவர்சிட்டியில ஒரு ரிசர்ச் என்ன சொல்லுதுன்னா, ஹியூமன் பீயிங் வந்து நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸை ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங்கரா, லாங்கரா அண்ட் மோர் ஆஃப்டன் அதை நினைச்சு திங்க் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. ஒரு கிளாசிக்கல் எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்றான் பாருங்களேன். உங்க ஃப்ரெண்டு ஒரு சின்ன விஷயம் தான் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு தப்பு பண்ணியிருப்பாரு, நீங்க அதை சொல்லி சொல்லி காமிச்சிட்டு இருப்பீங்க. அது மாதிரி அரியர்ஸ் வச்சிருப்போம், அதை கிளியர் பண்ணிருப்போம், ஆனா அதை பத்தியே நம்ம பேசிட்டு இருப்போம். இன்னும் கிளாசிக்கலா ட்ரெடிஷனலா சொன்னோம்னா நம்ம ஊர்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 15 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு பிரச்சனை வந்திருக்கும் கல்யாணத்துல, அது 25 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி அப்புறம் சொல்லி காட்டுவாங்க. ஓகே, ஆனா அதுக்கப்புறம் நிறைய பாசிட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் வாஸ் ஹேப்பன்ட் இன் அவர் லைஃப், பட் வி டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு ஃபோக்கஸ் ஆன் தட். வி ஷுட் ஃபோக்கஸ் ஆன் நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸ். ஸோ அதனாலதான் அந்த ரிசர்ச் என்ன சொல்லுதுன்னா, நீங்க நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸை ரொம்ப திங்க் பண்ணீங்கன்னா, மோர் ஆஃப்னா திங்க் பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா, உங்களோட பாசிட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் இஸ் நாட் பாப்பிங் அவுட், நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் தான் பாப்பிங் அவுட் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கும். ஸோ வாட் வில் ஹேப்பன்? நான் எதுக்கு இதை சொல்றேன், ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃபேக்கல்டிஸ், இண்டஸ்ட்ரியலிஸ்ட் எதுக்கு நான் சொல்றேன்னா, ஈவன் ஐ யூஸ் டு இன்ஃபார்ம் மை டீம், இஃப் சம்திங் ஹேப்பன் நெகட்டிவ், ப்ளீஸ் டோன்ட் திங்க் ஆஃப் தட், த்ரோ இட் ஆஃப். எதனால அப்படின்னு கேட்டனா, இட்ஸ் நாட் அ பாசிபிள் ஆஃப் அஃபெக்டிங் யுவர் பாடி, தட் இஸ் ஒன். அந்த செகண்ட் திங் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப முக்கியமானது, உங்களுடைய பாசிட்டிவ் வைப்ரேஷன் உள்ள அடி வாங்கி உட்காந்துரும். ஏன்? இந்த நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் போய் நல்ல செட்டில் டெபாசிட் ஆயிரும் உங்களோட ஹார்ட்ல. ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் வாட் ஐ எம் ட்ரைங் டு டெல். பட் நான் ஒரு சின்ன ரிசர்ச் ஒன்னு அதுக்குள்ள வந்து ஒரு ரீட் பண்ணேன். பிரிட்டன் யூனிவர்சிட்டியில ஒரு ரிசர்ச், இட் வாஸ் அன் அமேசிங் ரிசர்ச் ஐ எவர் சீன். ஸோ என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, இந்த 9/11 அட்டாக் நம்ம எல்லாத்துக்குமே தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு விஷயம், வெரி பாப்புலர் ஒன். அதை வந்து 15 minutes வீடியோ யூடியூப்ல இருக்கான். அந்த 15 minutes யூடியூப் வீடியோவை ஒரு குரூப் ஆஃப் பீப்புளுக்கு போட்டு காட்டுறாங்க. ஸோ அடுத்த 15 minutes மேல அவனோட ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் லெவல் வந்து இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆயிருக்கான். If they keep on seeing that video, they will be getting into the depressed things. Okay, so அதே யூனிவர்சிட்டியில இன்னொரு ரிசர்ச் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. The same group of people உள்ள கூட்டு போய் funniest video, laugh காமெடி சீன்ஸ், டிஃபரெண்டான விஷயங்கள், இந்த மாதிரி விஷயம் ஹாப்பியஸ்ட் திங் ரிலேட்டடான வீடியோஸ் எல்லாம் போட்டு காமிச்சிருக்காங்க. their stress level is normal, they all are happy. ஓகே, ஸோ பேசிக்கா நம்மளுக்குள்ள நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் உள்ள வர்றதுக்கு we have a lot of social network, right? ஃபேஸ்புக், வாட்ஸ்அப், இன்ஸ்டா. யூஸ்வலா நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு ஃபார்வர்டு வந்துச்சுன்னா அது கரெக்டா தப்பா நம்ம பார்க்க மாட்டோம். மேகி செஞ்சு சாப்பிட்ற மாதிரி எல்லாத்துக்குமே அதை ஃபார்வேர்ட் பண்ணுவோம். அந்த செகண்ட் திங், அதனுடைய சோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் டேட்டாவை நம்ம என்னைக்குமே யோசிக்க மாட்டோம். we will blindly believe that one, right? But what I'm trying to tell, as per research, உங்களுக்கு அதிகமான நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் எப்படி உள்ள போகுது அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, go to the next slide. This is one of the best part. Stop the news. இந்த நியூஸ் பாக்குறத ஸ்டாப் பண்ணுங்க. அதுலயும் ஒரு சில பேர் அந்த பிரேக்கிங் நியூஸ் பார்த்து பிரேக்கிங் நியூஸ் கம்ப்ளீட் இந்த கோவிட பத்தி பார்த்து யூ ஆர் இன்டேக்கிங் லாட் ஆஃப் நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸ். இப்ப எப்படி உங்களோட பாசிட்டிவ் மைண்ட் செட் வில் ஒர்க் அவுட்? அது எப்படி அதை ஜென்ரேட் பண்ணவே விடாது உங்களை. இது போய் உள்ள உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு எல்லா வேலையும் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கும். அண்ட் நான் ஒரு சில பேர் பார்த்திருக்கேன், 2 மணிக்கு ஒரு நியூஸ், 2:15 ஒரு நியூஸ், ரெண்டுத்துலயும் என்ன அப்படி வேரியேஷன் நடந்துரும். அதுலயும் முக்கியமா அவங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா, இந்த பிரிட்டன் ரிசர்ச்ல ஆஃப்டர் 8 o'clock மேல யூ ஷுட் நாட் சி எனி நியூஸ். It will disturb your sleep. If the sleep will disturb, you will get lot of disease and you will not be peaceful in the next day of life. Okay, so my humble request, please keep it in your mind, share with all your peoples. Stop seeing news. The only part is you will get lot of negative things on the news. I spoke to one of my friend, he is a CEO of the company. அவர் அன்னைக்கு ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்லும் போது I was really shocked. I don't have a TV in my home, my kids are happy அப்படின்னாரு. ஸோ இதுல 2 விஷயத்தையுமே நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிடணும். கிட்ஸ் ஹாப்பிங்கிற விஷயத்தையும் நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிடும். எதனால கேட்டா they don't have TV in there. ஸோ நிறைய நல்ல விஷயங்கள் இருக்கு. பட் how far you are stop watching this news, it is good for your health. Okay, go to the next slide. Okay, so question to ourselves. Okay, வாக்கித் இதுல போல் இருக்கா?
இல்ல சார்.
ஓகே, நோ ப்ராப்ளம். ஸோ என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, என்னோட செமினாருக்கு முன்னாடி I've done a small homework. அந்த ஹோம்ஒர்க் என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, 2 சினாரியோ தாங்க இதுக்கப்புறம் நம்மளுக்கு. லைஃப் will be the 2 scenarios. Okay, why we should target to go back to the normal or earlier conditions. நான் மறுபடியும் என்னுடைய நிலைக்கு திரும்பணும், இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆப்ஷன். செகண்ட் ஆப்ஷன், why can't we use this opportunity to get back to the better conditions. நான் இந்த கோவிடுக்கு அப்புறம் I want to go into the better life. don't want to go into the earlier conditions. Okay, you have only 2 options, the first one and the second one. Okay, but என்கிட்ட கேட்டீங்கன்னா the best option is the second one தான் சொல்லுவேன். ஏன்னா we are attending lot of things, seminars, இது எல்லாமே நம்ம பண்றது என்ன ரீசன் கேட்டீங்கன்னா, we want to improve ourselves. Okay, so என்னோட செமினார் why I am planning this concept அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, if you study this concept, this is not a restricted one. நான் எந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில நீங்க வேலை பார்த்தாலும் this concept is going to be the booming in the future. Okay, நீங்க அந்த ப்ராடக்ட் செக்டார் எந்த செக்டார்ல இருந்தாலும் this is going to be very useful and it's a rare skill, so please develop this skill. Okay, so என்னோட செமினார் why I am planning is we use this opportunity to get back to the better condition, not to the earlier condition. Okay, என் டீம்கிட்ட அடிக்கடி சொல்லுவேன். அதே மாதிரி பாத்தீங்கன்னா என்னோட இன்டர்வியூஸ்லாம் I used to ask one question. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி உங்களை வேலைக்கு எடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னா வாட் யூ வில் டூ, நீங்க எதுக்காக ஜாயின் பண்றீங்க இந்த கம்பெனில அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, பீப்புள் யூஸ் டு டெல் ஒன் ஆன்சர், நான் சம்பாதிக்கணும் சார். எஸ், இட் இஸ் a fact, you want to survive, you need to earn. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு சில பேர் சொல்லுவாங்க I want to learn more சார், நிறைய படிக்கணும் அப்படிம்பாங்க. அப்போ கூட நான் யோசிப்பேன், ஓகே, they've studied everything and they're coming to the job. And third thing is I want to improve my status level அப்படிம்பாங்க. There are a lot of things people used to tell. Okay, the thing which is catchy in my life is I used to study this lean manufacturing system. The same question asked in Japan, and there they will get the different answers. So அங்கெல்லாம் கேட்டா என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, there is a formula called work plus CI is equal to infinity. அப்படின்னா என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, ஒர்க் நீங்க டெய்லி பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிற ஜாப் பிளஸ் கண்டினியூஸ் இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட். அப்படின்னா அவங்க அதே நிலைமையில இருக்க மாட்டாங்களாம். ஹவு டு இம்ப்ரூவ் தேர் ஜாப், ஹவு டு இம்ப்ரூவ் தேர் ஒர்க், தே கீப் ஆன் திங்கிங். ஓகே, சோ அதனுடைய ரிசல்ட் எப்படி இருக்குமா, இன்ஃபினிட்டியா இருக்குமா. தட் மீன்ஸ் அவங்க அதை ஸ்டாப் பண்ணவே மாட்டாங்களாம். இட்ஸ் கீப் ஆன் கோயிங். ஸோ ஒர்க்குங்கிறது நீங்க எனக்கு அலோகேட் பண்றது, கண்டினியூஸ் இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட்டுங்கன்னு நானே ஒரு இனிஷியேட்டிவ் எடுத்து நான் ஃப்ரண்ட்ல போய் நான் முன்னாடி போகக்கூடிய விஷயம். ஸோ ஆஃப்டர் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா there are lot of people has copied this formula and they are using this. So continuous improvement எப்பவுமே, this is one of the best interview question. You need to tell to the interviewer and stating that I don't want to join this company just to work. I want to improve my job. I want to improve the company. That means I'm going to do the continuous improvement அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ எங்களோட லீன்லேயே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஃபேமஸ் வேர்டு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நீங்க கூட கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க, கைசான் அப்படிம்பாங்க. ஸோ ஆக்சுவலா இட்ஸ் ஜாப்பனீஸ் வேர்ட். அது ரெண்டா ஸ்பிளிட் பண்ணுவோம், கை அண்ட் ஜென். கைனா என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா சேஞ்ச், அண்ட் ஜென்னா குட். குட்னா உங்களுக்கு ஜென்னா குட். குட்னா என்னன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா அவங்களுடைய ஜென் அப்படின்னா குட் அப்படிங்கிறது. ஸோ சேஞ்ச் ஃபார் குட் அப்படின்னு நாங்க சொல்லுவோம். ஸோ சேஞ்சஸ் வி ஆல்வேஸ் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட். சேஞ்சஸ் நாங்க கேட்டுக்கிட்டே. Yes.
Sir, we have most participants from other states, so they are requesting for the presentation in English. So it will be
no problem. I can continue. Thank you very much. Thank you for the information. Okay. So what I used to tell is this Kaizen is a very famous concept. Kai means change and Zen means good. Change for good. So that means every day you can change something. Wherever you see the problems, you can change. Okay. There will be a lot of split ups over there. Daily Kaizen, weekly Kaizen, and monthly Kaizen is there. Okay. So my entire session is I want you to use this opportunity to be better conditions. Okay. Go to the next slide. So this is the best picture. You can just grasp this picture. It's bound forward. I want everyone to be like this. Okay. You don't worry about what was happened in your past. I know that a lot of a difficult path you have been crossed and you don't know what to choose. And this concept, what I'm going to teach, it's not about maths or science. Okay, it's a normal one. Everybody can understand. Just use the basic logics. Okay, so bounce forward. I want everyone to be bounce forward. Don't think of the back and don't see that what is happening at the back. You already crossed that path. Okay, go to the next slide. Okay. So before I start my session, getting into the subject, I want everyone to be the clear focus on where you want to be. You have two options. The one is a product sector and another one is a service sector. Okay. I will tell you the classical example. I'm working in a automobile company. I will start my example with a car. Okay. The product is nothing but a car. Somebody is manufacturing car. Somebody is doing R&D, research and development. A lot of things will influence to make a car. We call it as a manufacturing, that the final output will be considered as a product. Okay. If you're going for a job, please think of that where you are going to join. You're going for a product sector and what they are making. Go to the next phase of the life is service. Okay. Service, I will tell it with a classical example. If you're manufacturing a product or assemble a product, just go to the customer. That we call it as a local language consumer. When consumer will consume, during that time, he identified some repair works. He identified some improvements in their product. That means they will inform to the service department. Service will come and attend that what happening to you. They will inquire you. So what happened to the product? What was the failures occurred in your product? And you will tell a clear explanation. They will do the repair work or rework or all kinds of rectified, then again it will be cascaded to the customer. So the bridge gap between the product and service, the center will be the consumers. Okay, you can ask that, sir, if I'm joining in the software company, what I have to do? Very simple. Your product is a software and consumer will use the software. During that time, let's take a banking sector. If I do the transaction, nothing has happened, some problems may happen, so I immediately contact the service guy. They will come and rectify things. And one more thing, if you want to upgrade my software, everything will be carried out by the service and they will give the information to the product sector. So when you join the company or if you start an own industry, whether your product or service or company combination of both, and where you want to work and where you want to focus. Okay, so we used to tell one thing and all. Before I used to tell my people, it's about a product, you should ask two questions. What do we do and why do we do? If you get answers of both, the product will be good. And one more, this DNA cycle, as per the management terminology, the additional thing is added, how do we do? So what do we do, why do we do, and how do we do? Even you start a new concern, or you are going to be an entrepreneur or going to join a new company, this is your life. And please memorize this. What do we do and why do we do and how do we do? Okay, this is the basic glimpse about people have the confusion that where I'm going to, you always choose the companies and please consider the product too. Okay, if it is matching all these your requirements. And final thing is, I would say that people used to ask me, sir, can I join in the product sector or service sector? I would say that what is your focus? Your focus will be in the product, please go and join. Your focus will be in the marketing, go and join. Your focus will be in the R&D, please go and join. Okay, you should be very clear on that where you want to choose. That is the reason I'm putting it, it's a revolution. Okay, go to the next slide. Okay, so this is one of the most interesting things I want everyone to be learn and to understand about this. The levels of economy. You can see the picture U, L and V. Okay, so I will start with that. So U means, as you can see the picture, before COVID, the product is at top, was at top. It's coming down and it's coming down. You can see that there is a bend in the U. So what will happen is, after COVID, after lockdown, the product may take time to reach again to the original position. Okay, so once, and I'm sure that it definitely comes to the original position. It may take 6 months, it may take 1 year, it may take 1.5 years, 2 years. It's up to that, the product. Okay, how much efforts they are going to put. I will put a classical example as an automobile, the scooter. Now it's coming down and again it will pop up. Why I'm telling this? Okay, now if you have less amount of money, are we going to invest in that automobile? Definitely not. But we will keep on saving this money and future we will buy. Okay, it is called U economy. Next is L. L, what will happen is, the product was at top. Okay, during the COVID, it's coming down, and you can see that once it is reached the original position, it will goes to the normal point. That means before it has some position, okay, that will not be the original position. It is coming down and create a new position that will be considered as the normal position. Okay, take it as a camera. Previous days we are very fancy of camera, buying that camera and taking photos and all. What will happen nowadays? All kinds of megapixels, all kinds of clarity, we will get it in the phone. So what will happen? Previous days, the camera was sold every day 100. It goes down, maybe 50 or 30 or 20. And also the price was 30,000. Let's take an example. It's coming down and create a new price of 10,000, and it will be stagnate in that same position. It will be holding in that same position. So always the L level of economy is threat, and it will not come up. It may go down. It's up to the company how they are going to utilize this opportunity. And third one is V. V is the craziest market, I would say that. Before COVID, it was at the top. After COVID, during the COVID, it's coming down. And immediately once the lockdown is being released, it goes up. Okay, the best example is grocery. As you can see that V's best example is grocery. So you must think of that, what kind of, you're going to start an industry and all, it comes under what kind of economy, whether it comes under U or LLB. Okay, sometimes U becomes L and L became V, sometimes, that's very rare. Okay, how we are going to innovate, how we are going to keep on improvise your techniques, then only the product will be improved. And please focus on this levels of economy. Okay, you can easily understand during the recession and all, you can easily compare your product, whether your product is coming under U or L or B. Okay, go to the next slide. Okay, so output and outcome. In those days, in the previous days, there was no difference between output and outcome. Now you have a clear definitions of output and outcome. Output is something called what you have made it right now and you are going to sell to the customer. It is already ready made. And outcome is it based on the customer demand and the taste, that will be considered as an outcome. In future, if you belongs to the output productions, you will not be sustained. The product will be gone. If your production will be based on the outcome, based on the customer demand, based on the customer taste, based on the customer timings, based on the customer wish, if you design a product, it is going to be sustainable. I will tell you the classical example of output and outcome. Your mom came in the morning and knock your door, the breakfast is ready. And you ask that, what was the breakfast? And mom replied that today you have a upma. Okay, and what was your reaction? Mom, I don't like upma. That is the first one. And second one, okay, my mom made something. I will come and eat few, and then I will just left that place. This is called output. Okay. The same example in the same home. Mom come and knock your door and is telling that, what do you want? And you tell that I want puri with a masala. Okay. So you want coffee or tea? I want coffee. Okay. And mom made as per your expectations, as per your wish, as per your taste. Okay. And you go to the breakfast area and you eat everything and you will be happy. Okay. So this is the difference between an output and outcome. Okay. And please think of that when you choose an industry, and when you choose when you are planning to start an industry, how this product is being, whether they are based on the output or outcome. Okay. We always used to tell in the automobile terminology, we call it as idea to offer, ITO. Okay. That means in those days, the designer will design a car based on his ideas, and group of people have joined and design a car. Nowadays, that completely changed. Idea to offer. Who will offer the ideas? Customer will offer the ideas. I want this functions to be like this. I don't want to pull the door. I will just click my door. It will open automatically to be open. I don't want to continuously push my pedals. I'm just click the pedal and that's all. It is to be stagnant in the stringent position. So everything to be idea to offer, and offer to design, OTD. Okay, this is how design to manufacturing to order to the dealer to the customer. This is what the flows is going right now. It's completely based on outcome. There are a lot of companies moved from output to outcome, and still there are few companies still in the output. Okay, you must know the basic terminology. Then only when you enter into the industry, you can easily cascade yourself that how the product is making and all kinds of these economies and all everything you can easily understand. Go to the next slide. Okay, traditional way of cost cutting. Okay, so what are the traditional way of cost cutting? From there my subject is started. Laying off employees, everyone knows that. Okay, there will be no profit for the company because of COVID, so I'm giving a laying off to the employees. What is pressurizing suppliers? The supplier was giving the product at the cost of 30 rupees and you are informed them to give at 10 rupees. Otherwise, I will choose another supplier. Okay. And what is the third one? Going out of the business. Sorry, guys, I was not able to wake up again. My product was down. Nobody is going to help me out. And my product is absoluted. I don't have money to invest further. Going out of the business. What was the fourth one? Pay cuts, salary cut, benefits cut, investment cut, incentive cut. Okay. Usual way of thinking people is, traditional way of cost cutting is laying off employees, pressurizing suppliers, plant shutting down, salary and benefits cuts. Even if you are not entering into the industry, you people used to heard of things. These things you keep on hearing, and nowadays it is a fashion. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell, lean will support you to come out from the traditionals. Okay. Go to the next slide. Okay. Here you have a pool. Okay. Let's get back in time. Before I start getting into the deepest to the subject, you all know about the recession. 2002, this 9/11 Twin Tower depression, and 2008, as you know, that semi-prime crisis which has happened in America. It was an unexpected one, but it's completely crashed all over the world. Okay, I'm not going to talk about 2008. I'm going to talk about 2002. And one interesting information I got it is the company's market share was 105 billion. One company. Okay, and there is no clue what was that company. Okay, which is more than the combined market share of GM, Chrysler, and Ford. So both all the three big automobiles has the share of 105, and one more automobile makers has the share of 105 million. How it is possible? Okay, so I will give you the poll. There is options over there. You just give a clue. It's nothing wrong that. What you can choose, you can choose. Go to the poll. The answer is Toyota. Okay, so how Toyota came up? If all the people were under depression. Okay, I used to tell one thing to the people. The story before I start this lean, we used to tell that one. And the World War, after the Second World War, all the companies, that there was no resources to make and everything and all. And there is one company is coming up, and they were making a lot of products and all. So what the government has announced, they call all the industrialists and they're telling that the one company is doing manufacturing and they are selling. How it is possible, we don't know. But you all people go and visit and tell me that how was the feedback and what kind of best practices you can copy it from them and share it with and implement in your factory and comes up. This is what the instruction given by the government to the people. So all the industrialists went to that company and see that they have done amazing setup, amazing process flow. Okay, and that company is Toyota. Okay, now this COVID during that time we used to share all our best practices. Okay, that best practices came during that time too. Okay, this was the basic story for the lean, how the lean came into that, how people started to believe that lean. Even after the Second World War, the Toyota came up with this concept. Okay, and why do we need a change? We used to ask in the lean the first, why do we need a change? Okay, there was one classical story, and this was the famous story. People must remember this story. That means there is a jungle in the Africa, and you know about the lion. And lion is the king of the forest, and everyone is scared of lion. And even when we see that lion and king movies and all, we will used to cheer up and everything and all. But lion has the emotional intelligence of scary face, or that means angry face always. Okay, so what was the lion situation in the Africa? Every day it wakes up and just looking for the zebra. Why he is looking for the zebra? When the zebra comes, he has to run faster than the slowest zebra. That means then only he can catch the zebra, and that is the food for lion. The only thing of lion has to wake up in the morning to catch the zebra in order to survive. The only one option. If he wants to survive, the lion is the king of the forest, lion is the gigantic, and everyone is scared of lion. And even we don't want to see the lion. Some of the people are looking like that. But lion situation is he wakes up in the morning and he has to run faster than the slowest zebra in order to survive. Okay. In the same jungle, there is another scenario. How we have to think about zebra. Zebra also wake up in the morning and he has to run faster than the fastest lion. Otherwise, what will happen? What will be the situation of zebra? Zebra will be catched by the lion. That's all. Zebra will die. If the lion caught the zebra, zebra will be died. Zebra will be died. Okay. So why zebra has to run faster? He has to survive. So both the scenario in the same forest. Okay. Lion has one mindset and zebra has two mindsets. Both has to survive. They have to be run faster. That was the formula. Okay. It does not matter whether you are lion or zebra. Okay. But in order to survive, you need to run faster. Okay. Please keep this story on your mind. Whenever the changes comes, you need to run faster. Okay. As you can say that, sir, when we are going to the college, we will wake up in the morning and we are running faster. Yes, you are right. And you will keep on doing this. Okay. Then only if there is a change in the market, you will be up and nobody can touch. Okay. Now, please keep the story on your mind. Okay. So go to the next slide. Whether the sun is up, you need to run for the survival options. Okay. And one thing, the left, I would see this picture in a different scenario. The left side is the current manufacturing. A lot of companies are manufactured like this, the product. And right side, whoever has the lean, the product is fit. And design is good, the fit for use. Okay. And you want to choose that left side or right side, everyone choose the right one. Let's go with the session. Okay. And now, what is lean? Definition is very simple. Somebody is asked in the interview, you have to answer. Our main scope is to increase the customer value. That is our objective. And the second one is reduce the waste. Okay, that's why I'm putting it in the picture. Okay, and third one is with a fewer resources. One more time I will explain. Keep it in your mind. grasp this picture, take a camera of this picture, increase the customer value, reduce the waste with the fewer resources. Did I tell anywhere that remove the resources or eliminate the resources? No. Okay, fully positive, reduce the waste. I'm going to tell that what is waste. Okay, go to the next slide. I will show the few examples of lean. The first picture you have seen that the guy with the mobile. Okay, so in previous days you are all had to pay that for the incoming calls, but now you no need to pay the money for the incoming calls. Why this came? Again, customer, you, it is based on your expectations. All the incoming calls money is being cut down. It is for free. Going to the next picture, you can see the auto. And when I was kid, if I need an auto, I need to go to the bus stand to catch the auto, or I need to go to the auto stand. It takes 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer. Okay, now you have a lot of applications within your hand. When you book the destination and you just put where you are right now, where you want to go, the auto will come and pick up you. This is one of the best part of the lean. Third one is Netflix Prime and Video. The theaters are closed and you want to see the picture. Even when you are in the company and doing some work and you came late, you are not able to join the night show. But now, whenever you want to see the picture, you can access Netflix and Prime. Now, how this came to the real life? It is because of people, your expectation. That means these are all outcome, not output. The final one, Amazon. If you want something, I go to the shop. I will plan for a weekend. Okay. What I have to do is, and even during the weekends, if I have some work, I am not able to purchase. Now, within your home, you have an app, Amazon, Flipkart, and Snapdeal. They will deliver. Okay. So, why this came? It is because of you. Okay. That means customer expectations, outcome. I've used three terminologies. One is increase the customer value and reduce the waste and with the fewer resources. And what is waste? Okay, what is the traditional type? We have the waste. You can see the two pictures, left and right, right? So consider that this is the border. Okay, in the border, what will happen is one guy is coming with a vehicle every day, and the security guy will check the entire vehicle and they are allowed to go. And this guy is passing from India to Pakistan. This is a funny story. Okay, this guy is moving from India to Pakistan. So one certain day, the same thing is doing for years and years. And one day, the police officer saluted him and, "Sir, I want to ask one thing." Then the driver said, "Yes, you may ask." And he said, "You are doing something wrong. I'm damn sure. I've checked your vehicle. I checked all your goods inside the vehicle. Everything is good. There is no flaws I have seen. Okay. And you please tell me that what wrong things you are doing." Okay. When you're entering into the border and your next day you're coming by walk, and next day from the India to Pakistan you are going by a vehicle and coming on. And he says, he's replied with a smile, he says that I'm smuggling the vehicle. I'm robbing the vehicle from India and move to the Pakistan and sell everything and make my money and make my life happy. Okay, this is the best part of the waste. You have to change your thinking mechanism. You have to change your checking mechanism. If the recession comes, okay, cut off the salary, move out the employees, going out of the business, is all those things. No, you can see the waste best example is this guy is using the traditional way of checking, but actually what was happened is he was robbing the vehicle from India to Pakistan. Okay, so this is the funniest most things we have to do. So if you want to cut down the waste, there is a lot of waste. I will teach you that what are all the types of waste. I spoke to one American CEO. He's replied that during the COVID, what kind of steps you have taken? He said that 30% of cost I've cut down. That I have considered that it is an unwanted waste for my unwanted cost for my company. How much percentage? 30%. The crores of money made by that company. How did they identify? It is because of that lean. And 30%. Imagine that, guys. Out of under 30% of amount, he is spending for unwanted things, and he stopped. He never cut down the salary cut or everything. I've seen an article yesterday. One Indian company has taken a pledge of they're taken by the management. It's the biggest company. There is no salary cutoff. They're going to pay the salary, and they want to think that how to make the product to be better. Okay, this is the best example for the waste. It's a funniest story. Please keep it in your mind, but it makes sense. What they will do, the guy what has done, checking the car and opening the bonnet, and is there something is there, checking that bomb squad, everything and all. What was happened? Years and years, the vehicle was robbing from here to there. Okay, so please change your thinking mechanisms. Go to the next slide. What are the 7? We all used to say that 8 kinds of waste. Check off your transportations. There are a lot of waste is there. Inventory, unwanted inventories, motions, people's motion. Why you are paying money for the people motion? And waiting. Waiting is the disrespect to the human beings. And over processing. You keep on processing, and your over productions. Okay, and defects. Finally, you have done the production and you are creating the defects. And skills, unutilization of the skills. I'm not going to touch this waste right now. We don't have enough time. And later on session, I will teach about that. So please think that what kind of waste. These are all the 8 types of waste. Okay, what is the lean principles? There are 5 principles. I'm going to tell in elaborate. Value, map value stream, create flow, establish pool, pursue perfection. Okay, go to the next slide. I'm going in depth. Define value. Okay, if somebody asks that what is value, value is the what the customer is willing to pay for. If I design a product where the customer is willing to pay for, it is a good product. There is no problem for me. I can remove the 8 waste. Okay, I will show 2 pictures over here. Okay, the left and right. Do we have money for the good orange? This is what customer is willing to pay for. And if you take the reverse mode, you take it in another angle. If you add something in the product, cost or something that is not willing to pay by the customer, then what will happen? Okay, your product cost will be more, and whatever the things you are spent inside, let's take this software company, 30% of cost you can able to reduce now. So what was happened in the previous days? They will add all those costs in the software. Now the software cost is high. This was the situation. So first principle for us, lean, to implement the lean, define value. And who will define the value? Defined by the customer, the right one. As you said, right, 90% of ready to pay for the right one. Okay, so please keep it in your mind. Go to the product and check that whether it's value based or not. Okay, what is my second principle? Map the value stream. So when I won the Agamus award, okay, the first question asked by them is, show me your value stream of your company. I will show the models of entire product with a clear value stream. Okay, before I entered into the value stream, you all must know this. If somebody asks that what is work, and work is nothing but value added activities plus non-value added activities. This is called work generically. Specifically also I would say that. But you all consider that whatever I'm doing, it is all value added. No. And non-value added will be split up into 2 things. Avoidable non-value added and unavoidable non-value added. I'm not going to speak about unavoidable non-value added. Avoidable non-value added, you can see that picture. There is a guy coming with a tow truck and giving the material to the line. Okay. The best example I would say that I had a small brainstorm of 6 to 7 years before giving guidance to one company, and they have the truck coming from port to Chengalpet. Okay, you have 2 ways. The one is coming via city, and another one they can use via this bypass. And all the trucks is coming via city, and it will take more time. The traffic will be more, and driver beta will be more, and lead time will be more, and maintenance will be more, and less number of container only coming to the plant. You have another option coming via this bypass. The 30 minutes lesser than the city's route, and driver beta is less, and the maintenance is very less, and the increase of container is almost 50% higher than what they have right now. Okay, this is one of the best examples, and they were doing this practice for more than 10 years. After the lean came into the picture, they identified that. So this is one of the best examples, and you can see that identify waste in the value stream. So you have a company, own company, or you are entering into the company, you just check them, you just do the value stream of the product. And you can see the yellow stars. Yellow stars is nothing but these are all the areas non-value added is there. I want to shoot that non-value added. If I shoot that non-value added, the product cost may be less and a lot of savings will be more. The quality will be increased, efficiency will be increased, ergonomics will be increased. Okay, and if your product has this value stream, and you must know that where you are spending money unnecessarily and you have started to reduce. Okay, so second principle is map the value stream. What is the third one? Create flow. Okay, so for when you take an example of flow, there are a lot of examples is there, but I am putting it in the live holding examples, okay, which we are already facing it. You can see the pictures at the bottom. There were 4 pictures will come. Okay, it's very simple examples you to understand the flow very in your mind. The first one is there is a water stagnant in front of your house, and what will happen? Mosquitoes will come. If mosquitoes will come, people will die or will survive. The both options is there. Okay, so flow should be like a stream in the water, in the river. It should be continuously flowing. Let's take a classical example. You take this Amazon, Flipkart and all. So what was happened for the past 50 days? The goods was not moved. The cash flow was stagnated, and some of the products will be absoluted. Some of the products will be rotten. Some of the products will be expired, and there will be no cash for the company, debt to the company. How they pay the interest, everything. So if you are holding the inventory and your product is not flowing, you will have this problem. Okay, the flow plays a vital role. I had a best experience with the Toyota. So every 35 seconds, the Toyota is manufacturing the car. Okay, so one of my friend went for the study and he was standing at gate. So this gate is the opener for once the product is being done, it goes to the storage. And every 35 seconds, the car coming out from the door. The door is open, car goes out. After 35 seconds, the door is open, cars goes out. He was taking the study. His study was how many cars was coming late. Almost 2.5 hours was over. There were no delay. And this guy was thinking that, okay, the break is coming. It will take time. Okay. And the break came. People have finished the break and they came. And minute the break was over, after 35 seconds, immediately the car coming out from the door. And he was shocked. What these guy people are doing? Then he was thinking that, okay, after the lunch break, we will see that people come and relax. Maybe it will take more time. And after the lunch also, every 35 seconds, the car is coming out from the conveyor. The finished goods is coming out. And if you ask the Toyota guy, what you have done, they said, we have a best flow. And best flow is nothing but one piece flow. That was the current things. Go to the flow. Please keep it in your mind. Is mosquito story and this Toyota story. Create flow. Why I'm putting create flow? Flow is there in the company and it is not good. And create a flow. Okay. The fourth principle is establish a pull. And made the biryani and the right guy the pull production making of things. Okay. This is the IPO opener for you. So what was happened was the push production, they have made the biryani for 500 people and finally he can use it for only and finally what was happened is only 100 biryanis can able to sell. Remaining 400 biryanis was wasted. And one option is he can keep it in the fridge and next day he can sell. What will happen? Everything was wasted, thrown out. Okay. The interesting fact is I was thinking in a different way. How much he spent for fuel? How much ingredients he bought? Waste. The guy who made that biryani was waste. The resources was waste. And electricity was waste. And time was waste. And quality of the biryani, everything was waste. Go to the full production. He's just waiting for you. When you come and say, just I want this pizza with this flavor. I want this garlic bread and you have to pour this one and this chas, everything. Based on your expectation, as I said, in the outcome. Okay, so outcome plays a vital role. So pull production is nothing but demand based productions. When you order, then only they will make. I will tell you the classical example of that. And there was one laptop makers, desktop makers. Their warehouse was very less, and they're making crores and crores of billions of money. And I was thinking that how did people that doesn't have anything and they were making? And they said that's a very simple our flow, and we are creating an established pool. We established pool how? Sir, if user want this desktop, this mouse, and this GB RAM, and this display panel, everything and all, they went to the computer and go to our website, they will choose. Once they click the OK button, it goes to the different suppliers. So keyboard supplier will receive the content stating that I want this keyboard and lying in this storage, and mouse makers will get this trigger, and we call it as a Kanban. Kanban means a reminder, it's a trigger. And everyone, all the subparts of the laptop, suppliers receive the trigger, we want this model. And everyone will pack and send it to the center hub. They will just fix and send it to you. Even they have only the sample one. This desktop makers and the laptop makers are amazing. We have a poll for this, Wajid. Do we have? No.
No, sir.
No. Okay. The company name is Dell. Dell is a pakka supply chain. They have used all the lean principles. Okay. What is the final one? Pursue perfections. This is the fifth principle. Let's go it with the examples. Go to the next slide. Okay. You have two options. Wajid, we have a pool? Yeah. Okay. You have two options with the charges. Left one and right one. Which one you will choose? The left one is the damaged one and the right one is the okay product. Which one you will choose? Okay. If they have used all the four principles, the fifth one, when it comes to the quality, if I deliver the bad, damaged quality one, see the star rating and how many has been dispatched, we don't know, thousands, 2,000 lakhs, and how much I spend for logistics, waste, and how many customers is going to be changed to next product, waste, how much resources I've used, waste, machines, maintenance, waste, and everything will be considered as a waste. It's hell of money is going to be getting into the loss if I deliver the damaged one. Okay, I will come to the classical examples of the quality. Pursue perfection, keep it in your mind, quality. Toyota recall. So this was the one when I entered in the company. That was a very famous story, and I want to conclude my session with this story. Okay, recall is nothing but getting back the product from the customer. That means getting back the car from the customer, doing repair or rework, and then we will deliver the product to the customer. Let's take a classical example. I called you. You have the car. I'm telling that, sir, I've delivered the bad product to you. Can you return back your car? What you will think? You purchased a new car. And what was your mindset? Are you be calm, putting all those things in your social network and telling all your friends, guys, you have any model like this, please push back to please send it to the showrooms, because the product has a lot of damages. And this recalls for the Toyota, it's an accelerator pedal. So what will happen if when you push the accelerator, okay, and whenever you release, it should be come back. But here was the tragedy situation. It was sticked into the carpet. It is not coming up. So what will happen? The vehicle will go and hit the next vehicle in front of the vehicle. So recall 2.3 million vehicles. 8 kinds of vehicles have same pedals. Required time to repair is 30 minutes per vehicle. Total time required is 11 lakhs of 50,000 hours. How much loss Toyota had is $2 billion. Includes warranty and sales loss. Imagine that how much amount. Because of this pursued perfection, they have not implemented. And recall intimation to customers is mailing letters. Imagine that how many millions they are sending the mail. And this was 9 years before was happened. I don't know how much technology was developed during that time. A negative impacts of recall spoils the brand image. What will happen? The guys move from one image to another image. And best example is in a public survey, 16% of people willing to buy Toyota. Others opted for other brands. They lose 84% of customers in the market. Okay, and US sales, Toyota was at the top. After this problem, Toyota sales 6% reduced, and GM sales, General Motors, increased by 14%. Ford sales increased by 25%. Makes a severe loss. Affects the financial bottom line. Okay, and you would say that after this problem, Toyota has changed their tagline is future forward. Even they don't want to go with the old tagline. They want to go with the future forward. And this is called, we call it as in marketing language called negative brand equity. And if you ask an example for positive brand equity, Maggi. After 6 months, Maggi, after they faced all the legal problems, they coming into the market, they sustain the same people. Even a single people has not gone anywhere. Maggi has created a positive brand because Maggi has emotionally connected with you. Even if you browse in the YouTube, there are a lot of videos made by kids stating that we miss you, Maggi, please come soon. Because after the students came to the home, you will give Maggi. And morning breakfast is Maggi. Whenever you feel hungry, you made Maggi. And we call it as a new 2 minutes noodles, whatever it may be. Okay. So Pursuit Perfection is the best example for this. Okay. And these are all things we are used to in a regular example. That's why I'm using this regular examples and all. And one more classical story came to my mind, and is as you all know about this Henry Ford. Okay. Henry Ford went to see his friend in US market, and there you can see here, it's a beef market where the beef is coming in the conveyor at the top, and whoever wants which portion they want, the guy was standing over there and cut and giving it to the customer. And just that in the conveyor, the beef is moving from one place to another. It's moving. People want this, and expecting based on their expectations, it goes actually. And finally, the bone comes out. And starting with the flesh, it goes in the conveyor, and the bone comes out. So what was happened is Henry Ford was thinking that, and why don't I use this concept in the automobile? And previous days, the car was making in a single stage. Then Henry Ford has make this as a reversal. How the flesh comes bone out, and Henry Ford has started his car body as considered as a bone. When bone is coming inside and it's going out of flesh, out of this finished product. Okay. Usually the lean is coming from our homemade related things only. So this is how we need to think of that. Okay. And go to the next slide. You can see these are all the top 26 lean tools, and all the tools is amazing. And if you want to interested more on the tool, browse these lean tools. You can get lot of ideas over there. Okay. Go to the next slide. Okay. From my point of view, what is quality and pursue perfections? Quality is for people, not for the product. You think of this after my session also. It is a fact statement developed by the quality philosopher Edwin Deming. So he said the quality is for the people, not for the product. Don't focus on the product. Focus on your customers, because everyone has a different quality. Everyone has a different taste. Okay. So that is the reason push failed, pull come up, output failed, outcome come up. Okay. So far my session you all enjoy.